So, reality has crumbled around your characters as you try to take the battle to the Kingslayers who assassinated King Cairn and are about to kill everyone you know.
Yay.
So, darkness envelops you. Each of you begins to feel as if you're drifting off this plane of existence and onto another. So, let me get a perception check from each of you.
Do 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 do.
Pretty much.
13.
1 minute.
Doctor Who.
I know.
Alright.
Where my D20 at?
Surprisingly, I did know that.
Wow.
I don't know how. I don't even
27.
watch that show. I feel like I'm missing key parts of my life. I know that. I somehow got the PDF
17.
of that thing.
Alright, yes. Oh, by the way, everyone, Mark's apparently lived out an entire year of his life and has no idea.
I don't know.
Anyway, so, what'd you get, Erica?
17.
Andy?
27.
13.
Alright, so, Andy,
Sucks.
Roland, you alone are able to sort of retain your consciousness as, well, your ability to think clearly, rather, as you do lose consciousness. And you can almost see yourself retract from your body.
Oh, God.
You see yourself collapse on the floor as your consciousness ascends into the sky, above Salvage City, and eventually into the sky itself.
Astral projection!
Perhaps.
So I'm dead now.
You don't know.
Perhaps.
Having looked at your body as
That's
you
what I'm
collapsed, you did not see any wounds on your person. So there's
Poison?
no indication that you're dead.
This means Brecken's gotta find a way to put your souls back in your body.
Lol.
We're done. Doomed.
Yep.
We are doomed.
Your bodies are mine now, bitches. What?
Oh, God.
Um,
Please just bother leave. Don't bother any of us.
Why are you on your
Please.
computer?
What?
Alright,
Looking
so
at shit. Can't look it.
after perhaps 30 seconds of this astral projection, as Erica termed it, Roland, you find yourself surrounded by pure whiteness. Everything around you is just stark white.
Mine can't be pure blackness, huh?
Racist!
Because you just came from pure blackness. It's like yin and yang.
Racist!
Sort of like you crossed over a threshold, now boom! Bright light. And the rest of you, having not seen any of that shit, you sort of blink hard as you struggle to your feet in this whiteness. So, you're surrounded.
Racist!
The three of you are not alone, however. In addition to Brecken, Rowland, and Talmen, Rhea is also here, as well as a gigantic direwolf that's about 10 feet tall, give or take.
Sweet.
Yep.
Wow,
And
it's like Balto.
more like Fenris.
Have you ever seen that scene in Balto where he's like passed out and it's in the middle of a blizzard and this big ass white wolf comes up? He's like, Balto, you must realize the difference between your wolf half and your dog half, or some random shit, and then goes, oh, woo! Yeah, Balto.
And mute.
You didn't.
I know.
Okay.
Alright.
Wow.
I'll link
Thanks.
you videos later.
I think we're good.
Oh.
Anyway, pure stark whiteness.
Mhm.
What do you do? Or how do you react?
It's
Awoo!
bright here.
The gigantic direwolf next to you, Brecken, cocks its head at you and returns your howl.
Dude, this is so Balto.
Dot dot dot. Anyone else?
Productive.
What?
Productive.
Indeed.
Would you like an arcana to maybe figure out where the hell we are?
Yes, you may.
22.
22. While you can't really figure out where you are able to exercise a bit of magical control over your surroundings. A bit of the whiteness around you clears off, and ahead of you, you can see King Cairn sitting on the ground.
Yay.
Yay.
We're trapped in Limbo, the astral plane.
So, you approach King Cairn, and when he sees you, he struggles up to his feet and sort of waves at you, though he seems to be very confused about his surroundings.
And we're not.
Indeed. As you approach, he says, "Son, what are you doing here?"
I was hoping you could tell me. I have no
Being for a
idea why.
vacation.
What happened? I don't understand. What has happened?
You died.
What?
Wow.
How can...
Way to sugarcoat it.
Karen stumbles back. That can't be. I'm alive. I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, sure, you are.
No.
Yes.
No.
You guys are dead.
You got stabbed through the chest by White Raven. Not next. It's been a while.
Anyway, so he seems rather perturbed by
What's
this.
how the comforting said?
What?
What's how the comforting said?
Better than you're dead.
You're dead versus you get stabbed.
Anyway,
You get stabbed
so-
in the
He
chest.
opened up the blunt.
And then your guts gushed out of your chest and
Actually,
spurted
he got
blood all
stabbed
over
in the
the
neck.
place. Yeah.
Actually, he got stabbed in the neck. Just saying. Anyway, but yeah, he gives you a very strange look as you repeat what Mark said, and says, "I don't understand. What's a White Raven?"
Say again?
King Karen asked you what a White Raven is. That thing that you mentioned stabbed him.
It's like a raven, but instead of black, it's white.
Didn't you know?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
And then he gets a very panic-stricken look on his face. Roland, where were you? Where are you going? No, come back!
Oh,
And then
great.
Goodbye.
he disappears into a
Oh well.
puff of mist. And ahead of you, another section of the whiteness seems to open up, allowing you to progress further.
Oh dear.
Here you see a large set of stairs leading up and up and up.
Into a blinding light.
No, not into a blinding light. Into what looks to be, in the very furthest reaches of your vision, a marble temple.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. That's not gonna be anything good for it.
Stairmaster.
I'll go right ahead.
Alright. When you arrive at the top, you find Jeffrey standing waiting for you at the doors of this
Oh
temple.
god.
I throw him down the stairs.
Jeffrey's gonna have me
Seriously?
atone
Yes.
for my sins. I'm gonna die.
Alright, Tao, give me a athletics
no,
check.
If he's gonna have to atone for our sins, we're all dead.
Yep, we're doomed.
13.
We're going to hell.
13.
It's ours gonna be white.
I see.
Bright.
Yeah, so Talmen picks Jeffrey up and tosses him off the side of the stairs.
Really? You really did that?
Hey, Seth wasn't here to stop me. It's your own fault.
God.
Now we're definitely going to hell.
Alright, so you lose sight of Jeffrey's tiny childlike form until you eventually hear a little plop at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh my god.
The large ivory doors ahead of you swing open.
You're welcome.
Have you taken many blows to the head? Hundreds.
Why do you
Hundreds
ask?
what?
Why do you ask?
I think that's gamer code for that was retarded, Mark.
What? It was fun. It's been a while.
Since you killed Jeffrey? It has, yes.
Yeah, it's been about a campaign and a half.
Yeah.
Gotta admit. Alright, it's about time he died again.
Exactly.
So, when you open the door, when the doors
Fine.
open for you, swinging open as if of their own accord, you see Jeffrey standing ahead of you.
See, he's fine.
It's a lich! Burn it!
So, Erica, do you burn him?
I threw him through the floor. Or something.
Wait, do you throw him to the floor, or do you throw him, like, to the other floor, like, way below you? What?
Why won't you die?
See, at least I only threw him off a building, and they want to stab him and burn him.
Alright, so what do you do to poor Jeffrey this time? It's apparently it's too much to just let him be.
Okay, I go up to him, grab him by the shoulders and say, "Why won't you die?"
Jeffrey never dies.
Oh god.
Cut his head off!
Wait, what you just say?
Jeffrey never
never
dies. Should probably get
Backwards. What? But you died dozens of times.
Wait, Andy, do you have any idea what you're talking about?
It's Andy.
But you died dozens of times.
But Jeffrey's never died. Except that one time
Just
last
died.
campaign.
Just now.
And then, as you further interrogate poor Jeffrey, he seems to get a little demonic smile on his kobold lips and says, "Jeffrey never dies.
God.
Jeffrey is eternal."
Oh, God.
Oh
Jeffrey ends up being the main antagonist, I swear.
Of one of the deities, and he's been following us around this entire time just to keep an eye on us.
Yes, he's Vorgoth's big brother, yes, obviously.
Oh lord.
That we threw him in the lava.
No, that was Gorgoroth. There's 4 of them.
Oh,
The Prince of Wrath, Corruption, Change, and Lust. You've gotten rid of 2 of them.
great. Wonderful.
But that was sarcasm.
And yet, I don't think it was.
Would be fun.
Yep, it's a pretty normal day in game.
I stand up and move on.
Alright,
Just
so,
walk past Jeffrey.
leaving Jeffrey there,
Do that.
he
We tried
continues
killing him.
grinning and wringing his hands at you, but you press
That's
past
why I'm
him.
moving on.
Cut off his head, actually.
Alright, give me an attack roll. Melee basic.
Really?
Or power.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's gonna reappear. You know
That's
that, right?
fine. 20 total for Green Flame Blade.
Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll kill Jeffrey. So, in fact, minimum damage kills him, I believe, from you.
Couldn't I use a heal check and like banish him with divine something?
Are
Yeah,
you
try
a divine character?
What?
Is your power source divine, Druid of the Primal Orders?
Yes. Yes, it
Is
is.
this a trick question?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Anyway, his head's gone.
Yep, so Mark slices his head off and his headless body crumples to the floor. His head laughs at you. Jeffrey never
I play soccer with the head and try and kick him down the stairs.
Athletics check.
What is athletics? Ooh,
I think
14.
Brecken's gonna roll to keep her lunch right now.
What?
The demonic laughing head. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Anyway, so yeah, as Talmen kicks the head off, rather than ejecting it out the door, your direwolf companion leaps up and noms it.
Okay.
So, having disposed of
No
Jeffrey...
humans.
What?
Oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
Alright, so, as you dispose of Jeffrey yet again, the interior of the temple becomes visible to you, breaking through the eternal whiteness.
Once again, you're welcome.
Can I try and talk to the wolf guide?
Yeah, sure. You can transform into a wolf.
Fuck
Okay.
Fenris. The same.
So, Brecken, do you do so?
Yep.
Alright, so, when you turn into a wolf form, the direwolf next to you steps up and gives you a big doggy lick on the face.
Yee.
What do you do? Or say?
Do the same.
Alright.
Lick, lick.
Alright. Well, let's see. I guess the next natural progression is sniffing each other's asses, so... have fun with that. Meanwhile, the rest of the temple. So, anyway, the interior of the temple. Ahead of you, you can see a pair of curving staircases going up to what appears to be a throne. A throne at the top, but it is obscured by the whiteness. And directly in front of you is a well. A large marble well full of water with a statue of a demon, a skeletal creature with black wings, which spews water into the fountain. What do you do?
I'm going to take the jar, bottle, container of that well water. Because I have some empty potion bottles.
Alright, you take a bottle of well water. Congratulations, of demon well water. You should probably
Yay.
note. Do the rest of you do anything?
Good.
Oh, and by the
Can
way, as you're standing around, Jeffrey steps out from
I
behind
knew
the
it.
fountain.
Can I roll, like, nature on the well to figure out what up with it?
Yes you may.
Bottle of demonic well water. Yay. Maybe do like a
20 total.
20 total. It seems to be cool, refreshing water. There's nothing unusual you can see about it.
Can I maybe do like an arcana on the water? Or the fountain well?
You can do that. That's a 9.
Okay, well. 20 total then.
Alright, 20 total. You don't detect anything that Brecken hasn't. Stop that.
26.
No, go away.
26.
No.
42.
Fuck off. Anyway, so ahead of you is a fountain, stairs leading up, and a Jeffrey.
Throw Jeffrey in the water.
Take Jeffrey.
Alright, Andy, you acquire Jeffrey. He flails around as you pick him up.
I want to throw Jeffrey into the water.
Too bad.
Alright, Andy, what do you do with Jeffrey now that you acquired him?
I hold him under my shoulder as we keep going. I mean, under my arm as we
Under
move
my
on.
shoulder.
Alright. Taking him underarm, you advance up to the top of the stairs? Question mark?
Sure.
Since that's
Sure or not.
the available way to go. Alright. Approaching it, you get the sudden idea that you should probably touch Jeffrey to the whiteness. And when you do so, it dissipates. And Jeffrey explodes into a giant geyser of gore.
Great.
Having
Something
done-
I'm covered
not
in.
covered in gore. That's...
Yes, you're covered in
Wait,
kobold.
if he kills him, dies anyway. That's... Okay.
See, I don't feel so bad killing him twice now. I didn't make him explode.
Anyway. So, however, the throne is now uncovered from its whiteness. And sitting in it is not Jeffrey.
Wow.
It's not Jeffrey, surprisingly enough.
Is it Lyrith?
No, it's not Lyrith.
It's White Raven.
No, it's not White Raven.
It's God.
Some other
You're
sort
not
of
sure if they exist.
I'm calling death.
Correct, Andy!
That's technically a god.
No, it's a demon. There's a difference.
It's completely unsurprising.
I know, right? It's not like you haven't
Yeah.
been here before.
It's not like we're dead or anything.
Yeah, it's not like you're dead or anything. No, but you're not sure if this is
Whoa,
death
we
or what,
haven't
but it
been
is
here before.
definitely a skeleton covered in, black robes.
Point of order, we haven't actually been here before.
Well, your characters haven't. Your players have, like twice, at least.
Wait, I thought characters didn't matter talking to death because he knows who we are.
Indeed.
Yeah.
However, your characters certainly don't know who this
what the
is.
fuck is going on?
And in fact, if the skeleton knows you're there, it certainly isn't reacting. It's simply sitting there.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I hope not, Prince Rowland.
The skeleton does not respond. In fact, it's completely motionless.
Darn.
Is death dead?
And in strange aeons, even death may die. H.P. Lovecraft.
Exactly.
God.
So-
all that shit for the Cthulhu campaign, please.
That's next arc.
That's what I'm saying. So wait,
See that guy?
wait
He's not
another
dead.
year.
Anyway, so, do you do anything?
I go up and poke it.
Alright. When you poke it, its torso crumbles to dust and its skull rolls up to your feet. It starts cackling in Jeffrey's voice.
What?
It
I
starts,
don't like Jeffrey. Now
it
to
starts
finish.
cackling in Jeffrey's
Stop.
voice.
Starts laughing.
Yes.
I slap its shit.
No turtle for you.
Oh, god damn it. Yes, it chortles, and you slap it until the skull crumbles to dust.
Oh.
When you do so,
Well,
the throne vanishes, leading into a corridor ahead. And though you've been, as players, to Death's throne room before, this is new to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
It's new to me too.
Indeed.
that's what you just said.
Yes. So, do you advance into the strange corridor?
Let's see, we could spend forever in this one room, or we could go onward.
That is a choice.
Yeah, we either
Onward!
or move on.
All
Yeah.
right. So, you advance to the end of the corridor until you see a single plain wooden door. There stands Jeffrey, arms crossed at the foot of the door.
Jeffrey, what are you doing here?
He grins at you and says...
I get it, you don't die, but... ...
Jeffrey never dies. Jeffrey is
I get
eternal.
But why are you here?
Jeffrey is
This place.
eternal.
It doesn't answer the question.
Or doesn't...
Yes.
No, it's 42.
Jeffrey says yes.
37.
Lies.
Truth.
Maybe.
Certainly.
What was
You're
that
tiny.
something out there, and why were you speaking through it?
So are you, he says, looking at your crotch.
You're a bitch.
You're a bastard.
You're half reptile.
You're half dragon. So are you.
But I can breathe fire.
So can I. He breathes
What?
a gout of fire which singes your wings.
Oh, bastard. I kick him in the face.
Crack! You hear his neck snap, and he tumbles backwards. After a moment, Jeffrey reappears in the square adjacent to his.
I kick that one in the face.
Crack!
This is gonna be a long day.
Yep.
Alright, so, I'm gonna assume Mark just keeps killing Jeffrey until one of you guys stops him.
Or until the door opens.
This doesn't appear to be opening as you kill Jeffrey.
Well, it worked last time.
You kill Jeffrey, we move onward.
Yes, and now it doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be working. It's
Okay.
changed.
So I forcibly pick up Jeffrey and place him elsewhere, then open the door.
Alright, as you try to open the door, it burns your hand. Lose a healing surge.
Damn.
I kick the door.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Athletics. Right.
Hmm.
8.
8.
8.
In Death's throne room, door kicks you. Roland, you go careening backwards as if you've been punched by a giant. You tumble
Shit.
back about 50 feet right off those stairs, lose 2 healing surges, and you're knocked unconscious again.
Awesome.
And all of you can see the whole building seem to tremor as if an earthquake had hit it. Jeffrey laughs.
I kind of really want to kill real life Jeffrey after we get out of this.
So, Jeffrey,
I really
are you
kind of
just
do.
your us? Or are you our personal double?
You're unconscious.
Alright. Well, shit.
Alright, Roland, you wake up after a couple minutes and stagger back.
Okay, I stumble over to Jeffrey.
Hello.
That's where we were. And are you seeing torment us then? Or are we in hell?
Why do you keep killing Jeffrey?
Seems like the right thing to do.
I didn't. That was him. That was this asshole.
He gives you a,
You exploded him!
he gives you a puts and boots puppy dog eyes look. Jeffrey never did anything to you.
And that's why we killed you.
He whimpers and starts crying into his hands.
Was that the pitiful whine, or...?
Yes.
Oh.
He starts crying into his hands. And soul break. So what do you do?
We need a punching bag, and you were there.
Hmm?
We need a punching bag, and you were there.
That's not a good excuse, he says, and punches you hard.
It's not. No, it's not.
Just punched you.
That's as it was.
Apologize.
Yes. Also, by the way, Roland, Jeffrey just punched you hard with, again, the force of a giant, sending you tumbling backwards off the stairs. Lose 2 healing surges.
3?
A total of 4.
Oh, right. 2 more. Got it.
Yes. And what did you say, Erica?
You guys need to apologize to him.
I'm sorry, I killed you multiple times. It was
I
wrong.
knew I did before.
Give me a bluff check. Because I know that's not...
Shit. 7.
Jeffrey stares at you. I know you don't mean it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean it.
Roll a bluff check.
Does it get hit?
11.
Jeffrey just scowls at you.
I'm sorry, you're scowling at me.
Only the pure of heart can advance.
We're all fucked.
Okay, then I try.
Well,
You who just
You're
tried to, have paralleled wondrous wedding night sex with Leaf.
That was
That
out of
necessitates
character. We
corruption?
hadn't started at the time.
so yeah, Brecken, you give the door handle a twist, pull it open, and advance inside to the next room.
Yo.
Fenris pads in happily after you.
Yeah, his Fenris is completely...
Can I
Wait,
show
I-
the towel against it?
There's a difference between, not doing shit like, fucking everything, and then there's a difference between, being an evil bastard.
I'm not an evil bastard. I'm chaotic neutral.
You're lawful good, actually. Theoretically.
Yeah, it's
And then you wonder why you get no role-playing XP.
Because being a lawful good role player sucks.
Then you don't be lawful good.
I don't have an option.
Jeremy.
Yeah. And you wonder why I'm not really taking to the lawful good thing. I was forced into it.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
You've never been lawful good. We're talking about.
Anyway, so the door swings open. Brecken and Fenris advance inside, and within you see a quaint, homey little sitting room.
Oh.
A fire is built up in the fireplace, and 2 doors now, one on your left and one on your right. And Jeffrey is sitting by the fire, and another figure is in the room as well.
I attempt to join them.
All right. What do you do exactly? Do you just
Walk
sit
in
down
the
by the
room.
fire? All right. You join in, and nothing seems to stop you from entering now that the door has been opened.
Good. I sit down next to them. Them being,
Right.
Fenris and.
Yes, I do. But I
Hey,
know
there,
something awful's going to happen.
Well, Fenris turns around, picks towel up, and takes you inside. Nothing horrible happens.
I hate all of you.
She sets you down like a little puppy next to everybody else.
Don't touch me.
Fenris gives you a little cheek lick.
I feel slightly better.
So, the rest of you are sitting around a fire. There's a door to your left, a door to your right. Jeffrey and a cloaked figure are sitting by the fire.
Into a direction.
We don't have that skill anymore.
I rolled a 19 for it.
Greetings, sir. Would you be so kind as to show us, or as to tell us where we are and how we came to be here? Addressing the cloak figure guy.
I was about to have Jeffrey respond.
No! No more Jeffrey.
Well, for one thing, you can quickly tell this is not a sir, but a madam.
Oh.
The second thing
Shit.
is
Awkward.
that as you begin talking to the hooded figure, she pulls down her hood to reveal Vera Bardell.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Her
great.
face is covered in lacerations and bruises as she's been horribly tortured.
Yay, guilt trip.
Guilt trip!
Vera, how did you get here?
She stares mutely at you.
That's your lunch. You eat it now?
She gives Tal a sad look when he tries to wave at her.
Well, this is incredibly awkward.
Indeed.
Can I try and go over and heal the scars and stuff on her face, the bruises and cuts?
Good luck.
You has no heal power.
Yeah, but I have heal check.
True, I mean, that wouldn't heal them right off, but you could do something like soothe them.
Yeah,
So-
okay, I'll do that.
Alright, sure, give me a heal check.
19.
Excellent. You apply some soothing salves to her cuts and bruises, and as you try to do so, she sort of lunges forward and grabs you up in a big hug and starts crying into your shoulder. Her cries sound very different, as if something's wrong with her mouth.
What's wrong,
Different.
Vera?
She doesn't respond, but makes sort of unintelligible sounds.
No.
Meanwhile,
Vera's
Jeffrey
mute now.
sort of shakes his head beside you all. You left her to die. It's your fault, you know.
No.
I don't like guilt trip.
Hey, wait.
One more treat.
Jer, would the magic honey I have work for this?
Yes.
You have magic honey?
Yes.
Yep.
Since when?
Okay.
None of your business.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, yeah, I'll use one of my
Randomly
remaining
pull shit out of my
doses.
ass. Okay.
I can show you the
Magic.
document from where she got it, but no. Can and will. Anyway, so yeah. You apply the magic honey to Vera's cuts and bruises, and they begin to heal rapidly until her face seems relatively clear.
Does it do anything for whatever is wrong with her vocal cords?
You don't think it's necessarily her vocal cords.
They cut out her tongue?
That would seem to be the case.
Oh, that's
And it probably can't restore something that's been literally ripped out of your body.
No. probably not.
We've done it before.
Yeah, but we don't have her tongue back, so it's not like we can glue
Yeah,
it back
we
in.
didn't have intestines back either. So that worked.
He's got a good point. He actually has a really valid point. We pretty much
It
regrew
worked.
Alex's
goddamn it.
intestines. He's
We had
really...
yellow intestines left over in a jar.
He's got a good
That's
point.
true.
There's decent precedent for this.
Okay, what do you do
What
precisely?
skill would that be to regrow a tongue inside the person's mouth?
There is no skill for that at all. You need magic.
So Arcana?
Not quite. You need magic
So,
items or
healing-
powers.
We need a healer.
Oh, luckily I've got the regrow tongue spell.
Catherine, you ready?
I think we need a divine healing spell.
Or poke, Erica poke.
Yeah, I could use the rest of my magic honey, but then we won't have it for later.
What's the magic honey do again?
Yeah.
Heals any wound.
Oh.
That would have been nice to know you had something like that.
She's had
Yeah.
it forever.
Thanks for telling us.
You're welcome.
Hey, it's her personal shit.
So heal Vera or heal someone else later?
I also have a jar of explosive I could shove down your pants towel.
Well, we know you have that.
You have that? I thought you got rid of it.
Nope, still got it.
Oh, okay. Nice to know.
I considered throwing it at Tal several times, but never actually followed through.
Yeah.
Shame.
Everyone wants Tal to die, and yet when he's
As
the
you
one
are-
defending you...
As you are morally debating, Jeffrey says, "That is the question, isn't it? To sacrifice something of your own for someone else, or
Yeah.
to..."
Yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah, we
I'll
do
read
kind of
over
owe
some.
Vera, even if it isn't real Vera, even if it's just like dream sequence spirit Vera, we do.
Or
slip
is
over.
it really Vera?
We're not sure, but whatever the case, we owe it to her.
So, Erica, you hand over the magic honey pot, and cautiously Vera spoons some into her mouth, and after a moment she gets a bright, excited look on her face, but just as she's opening her mouth to speak, she disappears in a poof of dust.
I hate this place.
Well,
You hear a slight
I
click.
guess we passed.
You hear a click sound to either of your side,
Catherine,
as if the
Yeah.
doors is unlocked.
Into a direction.
God damn it, Mark. Stop that.
Scry.
God damn it, Mark.
Balance.
God damn it, Mark. That's actually a skill still. It's under acrobatics.
It's not the same.
Alright, so the question is then, which side do you go? By the way, with a passive perception check, which you all are pretty easily able to pass, you can see that the door to your right is made of almost solid gold, very regal looking. The door to your left is, of course, plain wood.
Plain wood.
Really?
Plain wood.
Erica?
I'm not an idiot. I'm not.
Yeah,
going
I'm
for
going with plain wood.
that. I'm not falling for that shit.
Where is your fake out?
bye.
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 It's a fake out both ways. I mean, if you think about it.
The-
It
the-
could be
no, we
either,
look at houses.
depending on what culture you're in.
Andy,
Like, the Norse would obviously believe that the gold door is the way to go, but a Christian would obviously think the humble door. But we've all decided on the humble door,
Yes, at least for now.
at least for now.
Well, technically, Exania's religion system is based on Norse mythology.
And, well, certainly Mordheim is.
Yeah.
I ain't no
And the
more than I
Celtic
mean.
Druids. And the, where are the fuck Fenya's from?
Yeah, Brecken's technically...
She's not. I think
She'd
they
be more
made her up.
trusting of the wood
Yeah.
door, I guess, because she's a druid.
Alright, so, reckon you're still for the humble door. You two? Definitely? You sure?
I'm
Absolutely?
going for the humble door. Humble door.
Yep.
Humble door.
Professor Humbledore!
Damn it, Mark. Don't stop beating me to it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alright, fine. I'll fucking change it, asshole. Alright, when you open the door, there is not, in fact, a gray-hamed wizard on the other side. It is... Dun, 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 an endless void of doom. Give me an athletics check to avoid being sucked in. Because it is trying to suck you in case you haven't noticed.
14.
14.
Let's not let that happen.
A little late. Roll athletics to try and grab hold of something and not get sucked in.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Don't grab onto Jeffrey. He will be no use.
Yes, as you see, Jeffrey gets sucked in like
12.
a black hole.
8.
So, into the void we go, everybody.
Okay.
And you feel yourself hurtling through the darkness
By trying
until, BAM! You see a bright, shining light ahead of you.
Shit.
Don't go into the light. Don't go
And
into the light.
everything around you, every part of your body hurts and
Ow.
hurts and hurts. Like, oh god, we just had the
Alive,
shit
I
beating
guess.
out of you.
I'm going for the light.
There is no light. Rather, when you
Damn it.
try to go towards the light, all you do is sit up
Thank you.
and find that you and all of your companions are laid out on a large but comfortable bed. The light is coming from a window across from you. Outside, you can easily see a town going about its business, a town you've never seen before. A couple dozen peasants are stumbling around about their business, and a couple of gray cloaks are standing around smoking cigarettes, or whatever the fantasy form thereof is, by a fountain near the center of town.
I'll go talk to the Grey Cloaks and be like,
You're
excuse me,
inside.
sirs, would you be kind enough to tell me where we are?
You're inside on the second floor.
I know, assuming I can get up and walk outdoors.
Alright. Fine. You get up and start making your way towards the door, but when you do, you find it is locked.
How much, I'm gonna knock this... Let's knock the
Just
door.
knock.
Wait, there's a window,
Let's knock
right?
that door.
There's a window.
Okay, let's climb out the window.
It is also locked.
Climb.
Try knocking on the door.
Yeah, let's knock on the door. Let's be polite before we break down someone's house.
Well,
Yes,
seriously.
indeed.
Yeah.
Alright, that's actually probably a good thing that you did that, because a moment after you knock, you hear it unlock, and in strides Sir Leaf Dracovar.
Do the rest of us need to leave the bedroom, Erica?
Leaf,
damn it, Mark.
I didn't expect you here. Where are we?
You didn't expect me. Oh, that's right. How foolish of me. You've been unconscious for the last few days. I brought you here. He has a bit of a flustered look on his face and says, "Welcome to Silverdown. This is House Dracovar. I'm sorry I couldn't find
Are
better...
we all in the same bedroom?
to make you easier to tend to. It's been a bit difficult. All the servants are gone for the moment. It's just me in the household right now."
Fair enough. What the hell happened?
I believe what my compatriot's trying to ask is, would you be kind enough to explain to us the goings-on of the past few days? We seem to have been...
That's what you just asked, yeah. What the hell happened?
I'm not trying to sleep with him. I don't care about my...
Yeah, but he's a lord. You should at least be courteous to him.
We've been unconscious the past few days, woke up in a random bed,
He's
random
afraid
town,
he
after
has
watching
this
our king
inner
die.
peace
I'm a little
about the
confused.
By the way, all our player characters plus Jeffrey and Fenris are here, just so you know. Everyone's here.
Good, good.
Yes. Jeffrey is currently nuzzled up and asleep against Rhea, and
really wanna kill
Fenris
that dude
is still in her human form and completely KO'd. So anyway, at Sir Leaf, he scratches the back of his head and hangs his head slightly. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There's one other person in the room that actually you guys weren't expecting necessarily.
Oh.
Rowland, though it takes you a moment to actually notice her, you see Kiera is laid out by the head of the bed,
Oh, good.
still in her wedding dress.
Well, she's alive. Okay.
Yep.
It's-
Yay, someone
That's
didn't
something.
die!
So
Yeah.
that's great. We're all still here. What the hell happened?
Alright, sorry, I just, it's one of those things you should know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Leaf steps into the room and closes the door behind him and says, I don't think there's an easy way to say this, so I'll say it.
Everyone else died.
During your wedding, Rowland, the Kingslayers attacked, King Cairn was killed, and I fought my way to where you were, with a lot of you, and got you out. You had been poisoned, but with the help of our local alchemist, I've been able to reverse that. I cannot testify as to the fate of Lord Aiden or Morona, but I know many people have died, including your father, Roland. I'm sorry.
I recall, and thank you.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and says, if there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Find me my mother.
What?
Find
me my mother.
He shakes his head. I do not know if that is in my power, but I will do what I can to do so, yes.
Thank you.
He nods, and to the rest of you says, I was able to salvage some of your equipment. It's in the chest there, and he indicates one sitting beneath the windowsill. Beyond that, I don't know what to tell you. Kingslayers yet remain on the loose, but you are alive.
This is true.
Yay. So, what do you do?
I go take my equipment back.
Alright.
Feel pitiful.
Feel pitiful, yes. Yes,
Does he
indeed.
need a roll for that?
Yes, Andy, give me a pitiful roll.
Okay, what do I add to that?
Pitiful.
Charisma.
Pity points.
Charisma.
Charisma. Well, charisma roll. Shit. 19.
19.
Well, you're rolling to feel pitiful, so that's a pretty good roll.
So, yeah. As you guys begin getting your equipment back together, you see Kier sort of slowly, groggily sit up in the bed, clutching her temples, as if someone had kicked her repeatedly in the head.
I run to her. Well, I go to her. Hug.
Alright.
I didn't think no one did me.
Alright, so you're able to get Kier up in a hug, and a good thing too, because, yeah, she's not in a good way right now. She's not quite crying, but she is shivering a little bit. Yeah.
She's going into shock.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
It is a mystery.
Nothing terrible has just happened in her life or anything, no.
No.
We're only rolling.
Well, her father-in-law is dead.
Her mother's possibly dead. Her brother's missing.
Possibly.
Her town and palace have been besieged.
Her dad's dead.
Her dad's well.
That's been dead.
That's different.
Yeah. That's good.
And she's been
Of course,
forcibly removed
all
from
I have
her
is her
seat of
now.
power.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that?
So yeah, she just sort of stares into the void.
Oh,
As you
her
give her
mind's been
huddles.
broken.
Not yet. You see the little glint of intelligence still in her eyes.
Question, not to detract from this possibly heartfelt moment, do I still have that bottle of demonic well water?
Yes, actually, strangely enough.
Okay.
That is in your possession when you go digging through your crap. How odd.
Now I really want to kill Jeffrey.
Oh, God.
Well, if that's real...
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
So-
saying, if the well water's real, why not demonic Jeffrey being real, too?
Why not? You're still in a dream. Who knows?
Well, no, it's possible. Anyway, so, Silverdown.
So, Silverdown indeed. So, yeah, you are giving Kiera huggles. And Brecken, what do you do, if anything?
Wait, say that the last part again? I cut out a little bit.
I'm sorry. What do you do, if anything, Brecken?
I don't know.
Alright.
It's definitely been a while.
Yeah, I know, right? As you and Leaf sort of awkwardly stand in corner as everyone else is going about their business. Or snoring loudly on the...
Who wants to go to Guar?
Perhaps we should adjourn to a different part of the house, Leaf. I think we need to discuss business, especially with your troops.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Very well. There's a sitting room not far away. And he opens the door for you. And to the rest of you, he says, the rest of the mansion is, of course, open to you. There are other quarters if you think you have a need to stay, or of course there are stables, armory, etc. at your disposal. There's no one else in the mansion, so you're free to do what you will. And nodding, you and Leaf exunt room.
Okay.
Alright, and cut back to Rowland real quick. What does you do?
I whisper, I'm sorry.
And slowly, Kiera sort of shakes her head. I'm the one who should be sorry. We know your father's dead. I'm so sorry, Rowland. And she tightens her hold on you for extra huggles. And Talmen.
I'm gonna leave and maybe try and find a library of some sort. Well, I've got nothing else to do.
I know, the
I could go bond with Rowland and Kiera, who are mourning, and, you know, in a very intimate moment. I could go bond with Leaf and Brecken, who are possibly going to be in a very intimate moment, or I could go not do that.
Alright. You exunt room as well.
Yeah.
And roll perception to find a library.
21.
Well, eventually you are able to find your way downstairs to where what looks to be some sort of meeting room is set up. There's a single bookshelf there, and that seems to be the only source of reading material in the house.
Yeah, why not?
Perception, as you know. So, nothing but pulp fiction on these shelves, yes sir. Alright, so, Brecken. And actually, Mark, can you clear your shit off?
Sure.
I actually have a map.
Holy shit.
I know, right?
I was just looking at the familiar power.
Well,
It's pretty cool.
look at familiar power elsewhere.
I know.
Yeah.
I need 2 seconds.
Yeah, faster.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Brecken, when you... Leaf takes you downstairs to a sitting room, and once seated, he says, so what would you like to discuss?
Where were you planning to deploy your troops, and when?
I don't quite follow. I don't have any troops.
Well, the little guys that I was training during the wedding.
Oh, the knights. Yes, I see.
The knights.
Those are household knights from a variety of towns and cities throughout all of Heartland. I can't speak to many of their deployments, but there are about 24 knights from Silverdown itself. When the call to arms came, I intended to send them southwards, myself included, and combat the orcs and dark elves. Though, with the situation in Salvage so chaotic, I don't know if that's still on the plate or not.
That too?
Just until
Would you mind, perhaps dividing some of your troops so that we might escort Rowland and the others in the royal party somewhere safer?
He nods his head to you. Yes, that could be done, certainly. Though, where do you intend to take them? There's unknown. I do not know if there's anywhere safe.
I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Still working on a plan. But the Ghostwood would, of course, be a safety with my Druid kindred, but...
And at that, Leaf's going to give you a very odd look. Surely you don't intend to take a prince to the Ghostwood. That's madness. Brecken and Leaf, again. Do you have anything to add to that? Or because he was questioning the wiseness of taking people to Ghostwood.
Yeah. Well, do you have any better ideas? We certainly can't stay in the general area. I mean, there are Kingslayers everywhere.
There are Kingslayers everywhere, I'll agree, but if there's anywhere safe in all of Heartland, it would be here in Silverdown. We have... we have protection, I assure you that.
What kind of protection?
Leaf,
But you'd like to know.
Ooh, question.
Magical protection.
Oh, see,
Sorry,
yes,
go on.
Mark.
Can I maybe search for like a history of Silverdown book, or anything related to like the possible Silver Dragon stuff?
I think that's possible, yeah, sure.
Oh, see, I'm assuming he's referring to silver dragons, is that correct?
Again, I've
Ooh,
mentioned
a
this.
big whopping
OC
9.
multiple times, Silverdown is not named for silver dragons. It's named for a silver mine, surprisingly enough. There happens to be...
You have never mentioned that.
I have, actually. There happens to be a single silver dragon who lives in the area, but that's what it is.
Mark told me there were a bunch of silver dragons there.
That's because what Jeremy said.
I've never said that.
Yes, you
ever.
did.
No, I have not.
Yes.
I absolutely have not.
Yes, you did.
No, I have not.
Okay.
I challenge you to find that in the videos.
It's not in the videos. We were talking about it, and you're like, yeah, Silverdowns. There's dragons there. They're silver. That's why it's called Silverdown. You told me that.
Whatever. So, definitely not... I wouldn't say that's definitely not dragons, but they're definitely a bunch of silver dragon, like there's an army of them. They're all down south. But, for the moment, Leaf has sort of cryptically said that they have protections, and he hasn't answered yet, so...
Okay.
And you get the feeling he's not going to.
Okay.
Lies are very bad for a relationship.
That's not a lie, it's just withholding information. It's not a lie if I just don't say anything.
True.
No. Nothing. It's not truth or lies.
Perhaps we might choose another subject then.
Very well.
What's up?
He cocks his head to the side. The sky? As if he'd never heard that expression before.
Oh.
Surprisingly enough, in the fantasy world. Is this some sort of druid game? I don't understand.
No. Never mind. Just turn a phrase.
Lol. GM pat. Also, Brecken, give me a perception check.
Okay.
And Talmen too, actually. You're down on the first floor.
19.
Mark, you can put your character sheet on the map. I mean...
Yeah.
So...
God, my rolls suck.
Man up. So what did you get?
14.
14. Erica, what did you say, like a 17 or something?
19.
19. Okay. Brecken, you can hear a like glass shattering somewhere off in another part of the house.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay. I rush to go investigate.
Alright. Leaf didn't quite hear it, but seeing you run off in such a panic, he does so too.
Okay. Can I draw my sword?
Yes, you may.
Nope.
I'm assuming you got your sword back.
Yeah,
But anyway.
I'm assuming I do.
It's a fair trek to get all the way back to the kitchens, but you can hear footsteps inside, and Leaf had specifically mentioned that there's no one in the house. Who could it be? The door's closed right now, but...
Okay, so I'll kind of press myself against the wall and catch Leaf as he runs by and be like, shh, there's someone in the other room. Stay close to me.
Through the dining hall? Oh.
Can I roll perception to try and figure out where they are in the room?
Yes, you may. And yeah, Leaf, when you signal to him, nods, and he draws a heavy great sword out, which crackles with lightning energy.
Alright, 28 for
Actually,
perception.
I think he has a long sword. Now, I rebuilt his character. Anyway, 19 you say?
28.
28, well. Yeah, I will mark their positions inside.
Okay, I'll hold up like 3 fingers and kind of count down silently so he can see.
Or
And then
count
try
up,
and
you mean.
Kick in the door
4.
with him. Maybe.
5.
And wait, there's more. If I can
That's a
find...
lot of people for such a tiny room.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe I should not kick in the door then.
Yeah. As you hear about 7 or 8 people inside, you think that might be a wise decision. And,
Are they talking? Can I hear what they're saying?
hold on one sec.
Bitch, get your own minis.
I have my own minis. Motherfucker. Yep. Okay. So yeah, they're talking in very low, hushed voices. You can hear one deep voice speaking with authority, an obvious officer. to a number of subordinates, telling them to, quote-unquote, clear the house, take no prisoners.
Sure.
Okay.
And you can hear the...
Can I...
And you can hear the metallic grating as if many, if not all of them, are in chain or plate armor.
Wait,
This
now,
was
okay.
sounding a lot better now.
Can I identify the officer? Have I ever heard his voice before?
You have not, that you can recall.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take off running for Rowland and Kiara's room. Try and find
Alright.
them.
And Fenris and...
Well,
Rhea
yeah, and the rest of and company.
Yes, okay. So...
I'll send Lee for Tal. Tell him to split up.
Do you do anything, Tal?
I haven't been sent for.
Yep. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go find the,
Did I hear the glass
royal
breaking?
party.
No, but
You go
she's-
find Tal. Let's get him
Oh,
out of the house
yeah.
as fast as
Leaf
possible.
is... Okay, I understand now, sorry. So, yeah,
You have
Tal.
nothing in your bookcase.
is that what you say as Leaf
Yes.
walks in?
Because I don't know anything's going on.
He gives you this odd look and says, I'm sorry?
You should be.
Yes, this is true.
He sort of opens his mouth, closes it again, then points back towards the kitchen. They're bad guys.
Finally, I can stab something.
He makes plenty of way for you as you exunt. Alright, and Roland. As you and Kiera are cuddling with each other trying to soothe thy grief, a Brecken rushes in, saying,
Words.
Yep. Guys, we need
How's
to get
leg?
it together now. There are people downstairs, and they're coming to hopefully to take no prisoners. We need to escape through a back door. Does anyone know some of the entrances to this house?
What? We don't live here.
Also, Erica.
Okay, well, we have a window.
Alright, as you say that, Fenris sort of just wakes up and says, what?
Get your things together. We're leaving now.
She staggers over to the crate full of her equipment and starts trying to get into her robes out of her wedding dress, which is a pretty funny sight, honestly. Because she's acting like she's either drunk or has a concussion or something. So, moving on.
Can I do a heal check to make sure she doesn't have a concussion?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Actually, give me an Arcana check. I think that might be more appropriate.
Yeah.
Or
okay, let's
Nature,
do it.
rather. Sorry.
Pick a
I'd say
skill.
28.
Nature. Nature 28?
Oh, wait. Nature.
Or Arcana, or whatever. I mean, either of those three will work.
Well, yeah, they're all the same for me, so yeah, 28.
Alright, 28. You don't think Fenris is all here.
Okay.
Like literally, a chunk of her's still back in the dream world.
That's a problem. We'll fix it later. Let's just go.
We'll fix
Not
it later.
die.
Alright, and Rhea and Jeffrey are still KO'd.
Eh.
Jeffrey's small enough to the point where I could, like, stuff him in a backpack and run.
Stop,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Point.
Alright, so you
Somebody's
stuff
gonna have to help me carry Rhea.
you stuff Jeffrey in your backpack.
Maybe leave a nice air hole for him.
Or not.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
So
mean,
you,
if we kill Jeffrey, Seth might get a little upset.
really?
A bit.
Alright.
After we've slaughtered him 3 times.
Hey, that was the dream world. He's fine.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway. So, as you try and stuff Jeffrey into your backpack, Kiera offers to help you carry Rhea.
Okay, I accept.
Alright, and with the two of you, you go where? These are the stairs, by the way.
Okay.
And those little turrets.
It's just the other turret.
Which are the stairs? Point to him again.
Bink. Bink.
I was just this one over here because this stair leads us almost right to the
Yeah,
kitchen.
I would tend to agree.
Alright. So, you guys go downstairs.
Okay, and where's the library? Do I know? So we can regroup
You don't
with
know,
Tal and-
actually. Leaf. However, you see Leaf and Tal standing outside it at an angle.
Okay.
And Fenris is sort of drunkenly staggering after you.
We go over to meet them, and I'm gonna go talk to Leaf and be like, "What's the quickest way or a back way out of here?"
Leaf is
Tal,
a
you take care of
little...
Fenris.
Leaf's a little bit panic-stricken as you walk up to him, and he says, "Those men came in the back way. The front door. I didn't see anyone there."
Okay, you lead the way, we'll follow you. You know the house better than anyone else.
Indeed. Quickly, everyone, follow me, he says as he starts running towards the front door. And, let's see, I know Brecken's going to follow right behind him. Talmen?
Well, if Brecken's following right behind, shouldn't Rhea and Kiera...
Yes, that's right. I was,
Or we could just have Brecken, plop Rhea's face onto the floor.
Anyway, so where do you want to be, Tal?
I'll wait in the back,
All right.
rear guard.
And Roland's following in, and then Fenris is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, hey, Roland, can you take care of Fenris?
Lol.
Because if I'm going to be guard duty...
She's your girlfriend, dude!
Yes, but if I'm going to possibly be guarding the rear flank, I can't have drunken half their Fenris getting in the way.
Okay. We're both in horrible sorrow, and I'm trying to keep. I'm trying to keep my wife stable, but yeah.
Your fiance, you didn't actually get married.
Yeah. Also, Andy, Kiera's fine. She's helping Brecken carry Rhea out of here. She's okay. She's good.
Okay.
Grief is being put aside with panic and fear and the desire to not die.
Okay.
All right. So, do you help Fenris, or do you say fuck Mark?
No, I'm not gonna let Fenris die. No.
Okay, so as you go up to Fenris and try to get her to follow you, she sort of grabs hold of you and gives you a long lick across the cheek, which is kind of weird considering she's in human form right now.
Right.
Wonderful. She's insane.
Just a little bit.
Well, she kind of lost part of her mind back in the dream world.
How are we supposed to know that?
Anyway, so,
Question.
yes.
Can I maybe do, Arcana or something and try and do some sort of, magical barrier on the kitchen door?
Alright,
Maybe.
go for it.
That's a 21.
21. You just begin putting up the arcane barrier as, crack, the door slams open.
Okay, well in that case...
And some people... Actually, you are surprised right now as these guys start rushing out. And give me a history check, everyone who wants to do so.
Okay.
I call interference on your pencil.
18.
No, you do not.
18?
18.
25.
25. All of you guys recognize a very familiar symbol on all these guys' plate armor uniforms.
Oh boy.
Which is the uniform mark of Carthronor, which you remember as a Hadronian military fortress.
Well, that's great.
Right.
Anyway,
So this should be a good thing.
should be.
And yet they're
as
breaking
they-
in trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be a good thing, but two guys
Right.
are just have loosed longbow arrows at you, speaking of which.
Right.
Do-do-do-do. That is a large number versus, I believe, Kiera. Let's see, yep, that's a 29 versus Kiera, so she gets shot in the back with a longbow arrow. And
Oh, shit.
one for Tal. That's a 24 versus your AC, Tal. Does that hit? Yes.
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay, and that's, you take 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
Ouch. Alright, and the rest of these guys are going to charge you, dropping war cries as they draw heavy spears or long swords. Actually, he can't get there, so he's going to get there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, let's see. This guy's actually going to go here. So, Brecken, you're getting an attack right off. And that's only 19.
Yeah, that'll still hit.
That'll hit.
Alright,
Yeah.
and then 2 on Talmen. Hit. And a crit miss. So, you both take a hit from a long sword for only 8 points of damage.
Ooh,
Okay,
only
that's not too
8.
bad.
And Kiera luckily gets missed by the incoming attack. So, surprise round is over. Everyone, roll initiative.
Hold on, I'm still messing around with HP.
That's fine.
What initiative? 16.
Alright.
Yes.
21.
Won't you add initiative again?
Half level plus dex.
21 for my initiative.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well. Okay,
Someone
so
needs
it's...
to refresh me. What does Close Blast 5 do?
Hold on 1 second. Let me just arrange this. Alright, so we're looking at Brecken, your allies, the enemy, Tal, and then Rowland. Alright?
Awesome. I'm gonna die.
Yep, probably. Alright. So, Close Blast 5 means it's like you shoot a cone of fire out of your hand. It goes in one direction. It's a 5x5 box that begins in your square. Like it's next to you.
Okay.
And then goes
Would
off.
I end up hitting any of mi amigos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes. You would hit
Yes.
Everyone.
Rhea and Kiera, at least.
Okay. So I would probably have to move.
But you can't because you're in melee.
Yeah.
Unless you
Or
shoot.
wait, is that Close Blast 5, or was that
Yeah,
just Blast?
Close Blast
Oh,
5.
then that goes 5 in every direction.
So you would
For
hit
me.
Okay.
everyone.
I'd hit everybody.
Yes, you would hit everyone, which is probably a
What
bad
about,
thing.
what about Close Blast 3? Would I still hit everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's like right next to you.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't have any enemies in burst.
Hmm. Do.
Do. Sorry.
Huh. Okay.
10, 9, 8.
Let's do Chill Wind.
Alright.
And that's 1 within 10.
Burst one within 10?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, who are you attacking?
Not 20. Yes.
Who are you attacking?
Hopefully someone that won't hit any.
Whoever I can.
You can hit anyone.
The guy right next to me, I get. Well, no, can't do that. I'm in melee, so I need to do a melee attack and not take a attack of opportunity.
Or you could shift
Shift.
back.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Alright, so you shift, and now who are you going to attack? There's the officer here, archers, and then a clump of melee guys.
Although maybe not the clump because you might hit us.
Yeah, I'll take the archers, because they seem to be doing some pretty bad damage.
Alright, yeah. Alright,
So-
you can hit one of them, because they're separated.
The one on the left.
Okay, cool. My left.
The one you can
Alright,
see.
so I got a nat 20,
Fair enough.
which gives me full damage, right?
Yes, max damage, so how much is that?
6, and he slides 1.
Cool. 6 points of damage. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Alright, and now what? Friendly's turns, actually. So, Leaf is going to go hit a guy in the face with a sword.
Yay.
Yay. Or not. His sword rebounds off that guy's helmet. Kiera is going to drop Rhea and try and hit a guy with her battle axe. See if this can work marginally.
Erica, throw the unconscious Jeffrey at someone.
Oh, goddamn.
No, I'm not gonna chuck
Kiera
Jeffrey
hits!
the
Yay!
conscious body.
Oh, come on.
9, 10, 11, 12,
This is also the same Erica that wanted to use Jeffrey as a buckler.
That was Senya, I'd like to point out.
No, that was Caden.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, it was Katie.
Alright, I gotta mark these guys. 1, 2, a 3, a 4. Alright, and Kiera just hit number 2 for like 8 points of damage. No, 10 points of damage. Wow. Okay.
How much HP do they have?
A bunch.
Wonderful.
Alright, so with that in mind, who else do we have on companion side? Fenris.
Oh, God.
Roland, since it's Fenris's turn right now, I want you to make, if you want to, some kind of check to try and either get her into the fight, get her out of the fight, do something. Because right now she's just kind of leaning on you.
Andy.
Mute microphone. Sorry. I'll try to get her out of the fight.
Okay. She's 2 squares away from the door, which is next to an enemy.
And the camera.
Or,
Oh, no.
yeah, there's that door too, so you can
Yeah.
just throw her that way.
Actually, that's me.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that door enemy.
Yeah, all
The
the
door's
there's
one
a door
square.
on the right. Oh, the camera?
Alright, this one?
Yeah.
Alright. So, give me an athletics check to push her off.
Why is it always athletics? have horrible athletics.
Well, train in it, asshole.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I don't have a level.
Well, next level, and I've been telling you to
Yeah.
do that since, like, second level. Instead of training love for some
15?
reason. 15, that's enough. Fenris tumbles off and hits the table and sort of face plants. So, moving on, enemy's turn. So, guy in front of Leaf is going to hit Leaf and hit. Guy next to Kiera is going to attack Kiera and give me my dice back.
It's an 11.
11. Miss. And two guys that are going to attack Talmen. That's a 19 and a 19 again. So, you take a grand total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 18 points of damage.
Ow.
Ow. Okay, and then the sharpshooters. One's going to take a shot at Brecken, and that's a 29, so that hits.
Yeah.
And then the other's going to take a shot at Brecken, and that's a 17.
Okay, that one does not hit.
Okay, so only one hit, and you only take 6 damage.
Ow.
Okay.
I'm down to 14.
Ow! So Talmen cries out in pain as people start stabbing the shit out of him.
For no reason.
That you know of.
Hold on, where are you at again, Talmen?
14.
I'm right here.
Oh.
Brother. Okay. Let's see
Yeah.
what I got.
There's pretty much no way to get to me.
Not that she can heal you anyway,
Yeah.
because she has no magic honey left.
Yeah, I don't. But
Damn you, Vera.
I'd
Jeffrey.
like to be able to help.
But you feel good about yourselves now.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, not really. We still don't know where Vera is, and she's still possibly dead.
But she has a tongue now.
Yay! So she can be an asshole to the guards that are keeping her prisoner.
So they can cut it out again.
Exactly. I feel so much better about my life. And I can't do half my attacks because I'll hit everyone else.
Well, what are you doing with a tank with AoE?
It's what the powers are. It's what the power. It's the option I have. Shut up.
Okay, so, Tal, I believe it's your turn, I think?
Okay. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the enemy.
Whose turn is it?
Tal, he's deliberating.
I didn't know it was my turn. Sorry.
So, that's alright.
Okay, so blast does what exactly? Again?
Blast is like, boom, and you unleash like a... It's like the old cone back
Okay,
in
so
IC.
if I do blast this way, I won't hit.
Oh, yes, that'll hit a bunch of people.
Okay.
Is it close blast or blast?
Because
that's the difference.
Actually, shit. Close blast. Oh, wonderful, they're all close blast.
Okay, you'll hit everyone.
Fuck.
Close blast is like you are the center of a fireball. Blast is like you're breathing dragon fire.
This is why tanks should not have AoE.
It's the power list I had available. None of them were just normal tank powers. None of them were interesting. Okay, so in that case, which... Actually, none of those have taken damage, have they?
Number 2 has, from Kiera getting bonking him on the
well,
head.
that's great.
I know. Well, you can shift.
I'll
get
just
3
do...
attacks.
Yeah, I'll do transposing lunge on number 3.
Cool.
And it fell.
It's in that one.
Okay. Fuck this.
Alright. Epic fail for Tal. And now it's Roland's turn. Yay.
I'm gonna die.
Probably.
Oh.
Yay,
I'm
what's
shift
going on?
back one.
Okay.
Tal's gonna die and it's your turn.
Cool. That's a shame.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Is there anything I can do to help that?
You can shoot a dude. Maybe take one of those guys out of the fight. One of those.
I will
3.
shoot a dude.
Okay. Try to drop a status effect.
Or something.
Status.
You know,
Kill,
like a freeze, an unheal.
Hit points. It's possible to kill any of them in one shot?
No. No,
No?
these are
Okay.
Carthron or Commandos, bro.
Ah,
They
to
are
kill us.
they are the best of your, not the best, that's the Blackguard, but they're the best of your regular military.
right.
Speaking of Blackguard, actually, this dude back here, black armor, gray cape, you think he might be a Blackguard.
Can I exactly see who you're talking about? But okay.
The
He's a
officer.
minor and talk
Got
to
it.
somebody. I'm the Prince of Hadrian, blah blah blah.
Blah, blah,
King.
blah, no one cares.
King, yeah, that's right.
Well,
you
you haven't been crowned yet, so you're not really anything.
Oh,
Lyra's
that's true.
still not
Coronation.
physically dead, so
That
she's...
you know of.
we know of, so you're still Prince.
And aren't I king de facto though?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes, try taking that up with Lyrith. I'm sure she would love to relinquish power.
Oh
To her
right.
son.
Well, yes. I'd much rather her.
That could be.
her
That would
than
actually be
mother.
the
Or
Eurecia
just-
Cairn thing, where you had two kings at once because you thought one was dead.
Yeah. So maybe just say Prince.
Yeah.
Prince. Yes.
Anyway, so do you say anything, or do you just
dare
shoot a dude?
attack your prince? What are you doing?
Give me a diplomacy check,
Let's see. Okay.
which I've told you to train also. I might add.
Hey, I trained diplomacy too. Right.
Did you train in bluff or some shit? Because I know you
I
have.
trained in bluff
Why?
because that was my character.
No, it's not at all.
17.
17. They seem to not really completely stop their attack, but they all the Carthroner soldiers sort of take a step back, giving you strange looks as the Blackguard commander steps to the forefront and says, "If you're the Prince of Hadrian, then I'm the Queen of Vane."
Nope, she's dead.
My point exactly, son. Y'all terrorists, and we're gonna bring you in, dead or alive.
Oh shit.
I'm very well, at least bring us in alive.
Then do you surrender?
Roland, do you have anything
Well,
on your
then-
person that would identify you as the Prince?
Oh yeah, who's left alive to identify us?
Nobody.
Millard!
It doesn't really answer
They're
the
all
question.
here on our side getting their butts kicked.
Millard. Like you said, Millard.
Quick, take us to kill him.
Yes, please, take us out of your country.
I want extradition.
So, answer the question, do you have anything on your person that would identify to these people who don't know you that you are the Prince?
I don't know. I was knocked out. Leaf. What did you leave on my body?
Just
No.
his lustrous
Andy, you
blonde
have all your
locks.
equipment.
Andy, yeah, what is in your equipment section?
Your inventory.
There is Dragonfire's Mercy.
Wrong.
Would that help?
Maybe that's a symbol of Thangeld power.
I mean, I've got a bunch of Thingeld shit, too.
Wait, don't you have a Thingeld shield or
Thanks
something?
for helping Andy's
I
point.
still have a jar of explosives.
I mean, I'm just
Oh,
saying
Jesus, Erica!
God.
C4.
No, bad, Erica, bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of Thingeld shit, but that doesn't really help the
I
Prince
know.
of Hadrian.
Right.
Yeah, where is my equipment?
On your person!
Okay. I'm getting it all, so. Got it.
Get your own soda.
Ugh.
Oh, I have
Don't have
a
any
horse. My back
Well,
pocket.
I
I have no sugar on my hat. In my
No, Erica, I've got a horse in my back pocket.
well,
I'm on a horse.
Oh yeah, with a stroke of its mane turns into a plane. Look at my horse is amazing.
Shut up, Erica. Roll and go.
yeah. Well, Sir Knight, would
easy.
this help as I pull out Dragonfire's Mercy?
All of the Carthroner guys drop down into crouches with their shields up, preparing for magic. The Blackguard guy just simply blink, blink. What?
Well, that was hopeful.
Maybe.
He pulls out a dagger and throws it at you, and rolling, give me an acrobatics check.
It's not a weapon. Whatever. Acrobatics.
How do they know? It is a staff,
That
dude.
is a weapon.
Yeah.
21.
21. You just barely pull your hand out of the way, and the dagger sticks into the wall behind you. Behind your hand, so that you are not disarmed.
I will not engage you.
Then you surrender.
Oh.
Do you acknowledge me?
What, Andy?
Do you acknowledge me,
Are you kidding
Sir
me?
Knight?
Acknowledge your want.
As your true and rightful
Prince
prince.
Hood?
Okay. They'll be quieter if we just knock them unconscious.
Oh, this is going great.
Yep.
Well, I'm almost there. I'm pretty sure one more hit would actually end that.
Yep.
For me.
For you. Quickly.
Awesome.
All right. So, Roland, that was your turn. Brecken, you're up.
Damn it, I can't heal anybody anymore.
No, you can't. You never could.
Let's see.
I just prefer indicate.
Yeah, you could do that like once.
I'm gonna use Storm Spike
Okay.
on somebody.
There's an officer, 4 Carthron dudes, and 2 snipers. What do you do?
I'll put it on the guys in front of Tal.
Okay. Is it an AoE power or is it just a one-shot?
No, it's just a range 10. It's a one shot.
All right, so I'll assume you're attacking the guy who's already taken damage. Just
Sure. For ease. 4, ew. 15 versus his reflex.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think. No.
Rats.
Thanks for the attempt, though.
Yay.
All right, so friendly turn. Leaf is going to heal you, so you gain surge value plus 2d6, Tal.
Yay.
As he throws an inspiring word your way and then hits a dude. Hey, he hits.
Surge.
Go Leaf. Go
Sweet.
Leaf.
That's actually really helpful. And then plus how much?
2d6.
6. I'll do that since all your d6s are busy.
Thanks.
He's so pretty when he fights.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Was it?
No.
Gonna say. And that is number 1, so number 1 is taken.
Where's my other d6s? No, that's not.
That would be weird as hell. Tal's courting, what, the other chick? The
Fenris.
hairy one?
Oh, Amrin.
Fenris, and then actually ends up going for Leaf. Dumping them both.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think Tal's really courting Amrin, considering.
Yeah. So that's another 7. Ow, that's actually really helpful. Why did I say ow?
Unow.
Ow, yay.
Wow.
I'm back up to 36. Nice.
All right, so that was Leaf. Kiera is going to hit a dude with her axe.
Oh.
She misses. And Fenris
is
goes
gonna
Z,
sleep.
Z, Z, Z. Actually, no. Fenris is going to roll endurance to wake up.
Oh, God.
Interference on my tile.
You could just let her sleep.
No. I think that actually... Yes.
Fenris is confused. She hurts herself in the confusion.
Not quite, actually. Fenris stumbles up from her little power nap, looks around at a bunch of dudes attacking her friends, pulls out battle axes, and berserker rages.
Oh, okay.
Doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop.
Yay.
Alright, so... That happens. Yeah.
She's not actually going to attack?
Move.
Damn.
She'll do it next turn.
still
Penny's turn.
alive.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
shift and gank. Wow, 2 misses and a hit.
I really need to start using my melee
14.
more often.
Really?
Yeah.
And hold on a second.
My AC is shit. Well, it's decent, but like I have a +7
18 damage.
scimitar
Okay.
versus my
Actually,
+4
14, I'm
whiz
sorry.
on my
14?
spells.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's...
Probably
Just
be
add
more
up.
than 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, I got it.
So, that makes it Talmen's turn, actually.
Okay, I'm going to use... Shit, where'd that power go? Dimensional Warp.
Alright.
Poof.
Now Fenris is really confused. She just starts swinging around in random directions. Where'd they go?
And I'm... Which power did I use already? And now I'm going to use Burning Blade. Which one is taking most damage?
Number...
Oh shit.
Number
I miscalculated
2.
this again.
No, number 1.
Well, okay, which one that I can hit?
2.
Okay, how much HP does that dude have left?
50.
Oh, wonderful. So
These guys all have between 216 and 50.
So we're fucked. Okay, anyway, I'll attack number 2. Hold on.
You hit.
Sweet. So that's 2 weapon plus 4.
Dice bag.
Yep. D12.
Just roll it twice. That's what I
4.
have to do. 12, 16.
18. No, 20. 20 fire damage.
20 fire damage on number 2. Sweet.
And until the end of the encounter,
He's
melee
bloodied.
attacks deal an extra 1 fire damage on him.
Cool. He's bloodied.
Yay!
Alright. And now, Roland, you're up.
Okay. Is anyone in danger? That's all of us.
That's a relative term in our group.
No one's in critical danger, I don't think.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Although you can maybe help out me, who's about to
Take
be
out
getting...
the snipers.
Yeah, since you are an archer, Roland.
What did Mark say?
Never mind, do what Erica said.
Take out the snipers.
Snipers. Okay, I will do that.
Yes, snipers.
Forgot about them.
My lightning throwing hammer.
Or your
You-
arrows.
Or my arrows. Which might have a higher damage. Which to do, in fact. Yeah, longbow,
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. Special scorpion sting on one of the snipers.
Okay. No more D6s.
Roll off. Ooh,
Number 1, number 2.
25 versus AC.
25, that actually does not hit.
Are
There see.
you kidding me?
No, not. Yeah, AC
Holy
28.
fuck, we should go peacefully.
Really? Don't say.
Hey guys, who wants to surrender? Anybody?